Coaches are supposed to win, and that's the problem. Coaches want to win. The owners is thinking about business.
Yeah.
So if you really think about it, why would he be suspended? I mean, why would he get kicked out right now? It doesn't make sense.
Yo, it's your boy DJ P, one half of the Relax Recap Podcast, back with another sports segment. I like to call it Morning Brew. I'm going to get right into it. So, today I saw the Memphis Grizzlies fired their head coach, Taylor Jenkins. Very surprising move, especially this close to the playoffs. Taylor Jenkins, to me, has been a great asset to that team. If you guys really go back a couple years when Ja Morant first got there, Memphis went from a nobody team to a very exciting. Obviously, Ja Morant is a very entertaining player. This man jumps 360s in the air, handles a shot, whatever. This dude's fired. Then, you got other players on that team, as far as you got Desmond Baines, could shoot the lights out of the gym. You got Jerry Jackson Jr., all-star worthy player there. You even had Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks, people don't like him now, but he was hooping on that team. They had a nice core team there. So, they obviously had some rough years there. They had the years where, obviously they had injuries. Ja Morant had the firearms situations. They brought in Derrick Rose. They brought in Marcus Smart. Didn't really do much. But to see what they did this year, bro, obviously you got like Zach Edey coming in there. This team is solid, bro. This is a very solid team. And I don't know what happened, but they crept out of nowhere on me. I didn't pay much attention to them. To see these boys in 4th or 5th seed, which looking like they're probably going to match up with the Lakers, is very impressive to me, seeing from where they came last year. Especially with them being above teams like Phoenix or Golden State, even though Golden State's going through, but like Golden State, say stuff like that. It's very impressive. But just to get back to the main point. So they fired this man, and I said, this man, he did a great job. So my thing is, why? Why do you fire someone like that when you're 3 weeks out of pretty much of the playoffs? With someone that has this experience with this team, someone that's been to war with these guys, someone that they trust, even though they may not win, but they have very confidence in their coach. Why let that guy go? Doesn't make any sense. My biggest thing is I want to ask now is, what does this mean for Ja Morant? Ja Morant, I'm going to tell you right now, none of us thought they were going to trade Luka, bro. Nobody thought that. And they let Luka go. I know they said that they're not going to trade you, bro. But if I'm you, boy, you better start looking elsewhere, bro. Because they look like the league now. They don't care about names. They don't care about none of that. They not Memphis was like, they trying to get all y'all boys on a discount right now. And you worth a lot more than that, bro. If I was you, I'd be thinking somewhere else, bro. Because from what I'm hearing, they said Ja Morant actually wanted him to continue to be his coach. And typically when you have a franchise player of Ja Morant's caliber, you typically give him what he wants to a degree. So to not do that, bro, to me, that's kind of a sign that, like, you don't value me here. So I'd be out. Look at Mike Brown. Mike Brown had to get let go. De'Aaron Fox ain't like it. And look at De'Aaron Fox, still got traded. So for me, that's a sign for you, bro. But I do want to give some credit to Desmond Bain. Desmond Bain, sometimes I don't like the way this man acts because, they get very cocky. Memphis was definitely one of the bad boy teams that you could say for the past couple of years, talk a lot of crap, whatever. But he actually went out and was pretty much kind of giving credit to Taylor Jenkins and said, hey, he wasn't the one that was out there shooting. It wasn't him. We was, He wasn't out there playing defense. We was. He just called, plays, and we failed him. You don't typically hear players do that. I got to respect them for that. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people, when the team's doing bad, they go right to the coach. No. It's not the coach. You out there, bro. Yes, I ain't going. There have been some bad coaches. Darvin Ham was a horrible coach. Doc Rivers can be horrible, but his resume, it is kind of speaks for itself or whatever. But I don't know what that means, bro. So I think that's just a dumb move. And I do find it kind of crazy that in the NBA sometimes you can have a good record, they still let you go. What's the guy that played for the Milwaukee Bucks, Adrian Griffin? He had a good positive record. That was above 500, got let go for Doc Rivers. That year, Nick Nurse won the championship. The next year goes, they didn't have the best year, they fired Nick Nurse. Dwayne Casey won Coach of the Year. Literally fired him at the end of the season after winning the award. But then you got coaches just like a Eric Spo, he's a really good coach, because obviously he coaches different, but he don't win every year, but he's never in no being fired conversation. Loyalty there, bro. So a lot of these players, bro, these teams don't got no loyalty to y'all, bro. But Memphis right now, I feel like they just threw y'all out there, said, F it, bro. They don't care what y'all do this year, bro. Something's coming, bro. Y'all not gonna have y'all gonna get swept, bro. I'm gonna tell you straight up right now. Y'all ain't beating Lakers. Y'all not beating Lakers. You got a new assistant coach. I guess that's the new coach. He got thrown into the fire right now, and he's not gonna deliver, bro. And they're already saying that Ja Morant doesn't seem like he really wants to be there either, or there's got some negativity in the locker room. They don't even have the coach's trust right now. So I don't know what y'all think y'all gonna do this year. It ain't happening. Tyler Jenkins, I think they did you dirty, bro. That's hella effed up, man. You was doing a great job over there. I used to love seeing you just get into the game and get pissed off at the refs. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you would go at it with players just for your, you would just go at it just for your team's sake. So, man, I think it's crazy. But what do you guys think is the future when it comes to Memphis Grizzlies? Let's just start with the playoffs this year. Let's say over the summer. And just in the near future, do you think that they move Ja Morant? Do you think this is like an early sign? What do you guys think? So let me know. See you guys on another segment of the Morning Brew. Peace.